We back to a days. Your man Ego, we back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh my god. Ego forgotten fell asleep. Nah, I don't sleep. I've been grinding all year. Hold up. I've been grinding all year. I'll never sleep. I ain't never sleep. I ain't never scared. I ain't never sleep. Let's go. Smash the like button. I need y'all to get the likes up. Y'all playing with my likes, but y'all shouldn't be doing that. We're just gonna warm the mic up. This is 2-a-days, my second stream. This is easy work. So let's have some fun. Talk boxing. Shout out to my man Adrian. Hey, yo, Adrian. Drago! Let me stop screaming before they call the authorities. That's how Stallone would do it. Bro, I can't do it. Like, even if my best friend got killed, I can't scream no other dude's name on the top of a mountain. He was like, Drago! I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Bro, he really yelled Drago from the top of the mountain. Hey, listen, can we all admit that Rocky IV training montage is one of the hardest from an action movie in that particular era? Bro, Stallone was lifting wagons and chopping trees. No, that I used to work out to that. Like, I thought I was really doing something. Like, I was doing like crunches and stuff to that Rocky IV. Just the music, the soundtrack, that's a classic. Listen, Rocky IV is the best Rocky. Don't at me. Rocky IV, listen, you heard it from the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Ego. Rocky IV is the best Rocky out of the whole series. Don't at me. Rocky IV. And please don't say one of them other ones. Oh, it's going to be a fun stream. It's going to be a fun stream. My man King Ish said that's how the haters feel watching Boxingego get super chats. Super chats, absolutely. Ego! Bro, they be angry. Bro, and the funny thing is they see how many super chats and cash apps we be getting, and they still say I'm homeless. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to get some better material. I must break you. You will lose. Give him some money. Oh my gosh, block him. That's a rat. Bro, get these dudes out of here. What's up with get these out of here. Get these dudes out of here. When they hate donate, I ain't even barely start the show. And he's talking crazy. Give him some money. Do we got any shooters in the building? Please. Do I got any shooters? I need some shooters. Bro, get these children out of my way. We trying to spank them. Bro, I could tell some of y'all didn't have y'all fathers. It shows. Man, I'm having a wonderful day. Check my Instagram story at Boxingego1. Yeah, we having a celebration. Derek Chauvin found guilty on all charges. It's a beautiful day, you know. So I brought a little celebration pizza. Decided to have a good little meal. I've been craving. We got this place out in Cali. They did Andre Ward dirty in Creed too. Yeah, they had to do that in movies. They couldn't beat that man in real life, so they had to write it in the script. You see how they do? You see how they do black fighters? They can't beat you in the real world like Andre Ward, so they beat him in the movie. All right. Shout out to my boy Prince Savage. We just warming up the mic. How's everybody doing? Derek Chauvin found guilty on all charges. It's a beautiful day. Shout out to LJ. It's a beautiful day. Get it. What y'all do today? I want to hear from my people while we waiting for the notifications to go out. What y'all end up doing today? 420. I know some of y'all smoked. I know there'll be a lot of smokers that watch me. He said they don't duck in the movies. Water is the best heavyweight, just like your channel is the best in the world. Hey, do we have any shooters? Can y'all get this? Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell pager and my home phone at the bottom. I don't have any shooters to get rid of this man. I know I'm the best. You don't have to tell me. I don't need you to stroke my ego. No pun intended. Pause. He said I watched The Grinch. Why are you watching The Grinch in the spring? Isn't that a Christmas one? Whatever. My man, Phenomenal Mexican, he said he gonna watch The Grinch year round. Man, we ain't got no shooters. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, I started this stream. We doing 2 a days. I ain't got no shooters in the building, huh? Nah, this ain't Zachary's Pizza. Mm-hmm. Nah, there ain't no Zachary's. I do not have any shooters in the building. That's what you're telling me. Oh, shout out to Prince Savage. Okay. I was about to say, destroy these dudes, bro. Weirdos. Listen, how do y'all like go on just being weird, creepy men like that? That seems like a weird lane. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just weird. Who does this stuff? Y'all tripping. A Phenomenal Mexican is tripping in here. He said, "You're a mean one, Mr. Ego." Dude, that Grinch had that smile. No, what do you get from being a weird dude? Like, I don't understand it. Like, what? Y'all just bored in life? Like, y'all got nothing going on? Crazy. What's up with my guy from A-Town? That's what I'm talking about, bro. And the funny thing is, I'm still waiting. These dudes be mad at what I say, but they still haven't proven me wrong. What's popping? Like, when y'all gonna get better? I'm still waiting for y'all to prove me wrong. When is it gonna happen? Listen. So far, I'm still waiting for a hater to outwork me. When's that gonna happen? When's that gonna happen? Give me a month, 2 months. How long y'all need? I'm still waiting for a hater to outwork me. That ain't happening. Y'all see it ain't happening. I'm still waiting for them to prove me wrong on all the things that I said that keep coming true. Where is it? Digital Mob, Ego's Army, let's go. It's tough being me. I got my water though. Yo, when is this stuff going to happen? I made like in the I don't know what y'all do, but when I say I do my videos, I put it out there, I get it off my chest, I rap to y'all, and you know what I'm saying, have a good time, and that's it. I don't think it's just out there in the atmosphere. I don't think twice. I don't lose sleep over it. I just say what I said. Life goes on. How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, yo. There's a heaven for a G. I just move on. Oh, me to be making videos. Ego sucks. Posting about me and tagging me. Bro, I don't look at none of that. I don't look at that. I just block you. Block you. Like what y'all type all this nonsense. I just block you. If you coming at me foul and disrespect, I don't think twice. I don't lose sleep. I don't phone a friend. I just block them. And it feels so good. Like honestly, I think I'm a serial killer because I just keep I'm a serial blocker. Like I just keep blocking and it feels so good. You feel good. Bro, I just block the hell out y'all. Like I be blocking. Like, man, I can't even stop myself. I be block. I block them. And they're like, this guy is a thin-skinned son of a bitch. Like they be mad as block. I don't even think about it. Like it's automatic. Automatic system. I just back. Oh, I couldn't even control it. I'm like a serial blocker. I don't got time for it. Like there's no explanation need. Just block them. It just comes natural. It's like Tourette's. I just and they be like, man, they be coming on 18 different profile pages. I'm back, you mother. What? Yeah. Bro, they be coming back under their mom's account and shit. Like, goddamn, it'd be like some old white lady and shit. I'm like, who is this? Golden Girl and shit. And then it'd be like, it's me, motherfucker. You should pluck me. I'm like, oh shit. I thought it was a Golden Girl or something. Like, who is this? Like, they be coming to their girlfriend's accounts and stuff. You thought it was me, Selena. Surprise, it's me. You should never block me. I'm coming back to haunt you. Like, ew, goddamn, motherfuckers tripping. It's just a little blocky block. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Why y'all want to hear about my opinion so much? If it's clear we don't agree on nothing, they can't stay away. I told you I'm a legend. Like Lil Wayne said, shit, I'm already a legend if I ever leave. Why would I ever leave? Yeah, I'm already a legend if I ever leave. I said, I got that all black Porsche on them double black button, blending so well, look like I'm riding on nothing. Talk a lot of shit, but I ain't lying on nothing. She love me that she like she lying on. Shout out to Isaiah. Weezy F, baby. He said they be like Chappelle. Surprise, motherfucker. Bro, facts. They be mad at the blockage. I'm the new Matumbo. I make old media tumble. Just what it is. More Cap, Hearn, and Aram said they found a site for the Fury Joshua fight. Yeah, let's talk about it. Is this what you want? Let's talk about it. So, once again, I've been calling this out for a while. Updates in boxing. And y'all want to blame Jake Paul for the ailments and boxing's woes. Jake Paul hasn't been lying. Whether you like his personality or not, he hasn't lied. He said, I'm going to stretch Ben Askren. I'm going to stretch Nate Robinson. Your kids better be asleep. Don't watch this. And he did that. So I ain't even mad at Jake Paul. Get your bread, bruh. But the people in boxing, oh yeah, we're going to talk about that. So this fight that, like, out of all fights I've ever in my whole career of covering boxing, Joshua Fury has been the most approved, the most signed for, the most designated, cited, the most announced fight I have ever seen without formally actually being announced. Come on, bro. This is a terrible look. Eddie Hearn, your career depends on this very. If it doesn't happen in July, I don't care about August, September. If it doesn't happen in July, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Credibility is shot. Ricky and Boys in the Hood. Ricky is over, bro. No, ain't nobody playing these games. You said June or July. That's the summertime. August, we don't consider that the summer. I don't know what y'all do in the UK. Take that over there. But in America, no. You enter in the fall and the winter. You said summer. It's a summertime fight. Yeah, okay. Good luck. Get it done. You know? Emmanuel Stewart in an interview said he knew for a fact Klitschko was drugged against Lamont Brewster. So drugging does happen. I ain't heard that, but rest in peace to Stewart. I've never seen a fight in my whole career of covering boxing, which is pretty extensive at this point, where a fight has been announced 1,000 times without being announced. KO, what's up? What's up? I have never seen it. This fight has been announced 1,000 times and it hasn't been announced. What type of ish is this? Somebody please let me know what part of the game that is where a fight gets announced, but it isn't actually announced. They're still talking about signatures being needed. I thought y'all said you've already signed for it. I thought Fury said he said, I'm just getting off my phone with Daniel Kinahan and I just have to smash Wilder to bits and I've signed me a 2-fight deal with AJ. What? He said a soft opening. Ricky Williams, that's a good one. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Dante. I appreciate it. Dante Turner. I'll check it out. Yo, I need y'all to get the likes out. I'm doing these 2 days. It's getting easier and easier. Bro, Tyson Fury a year ago, June of last year, said the fight was done. He said he had to fight Wilder. Then this crack-headed dude switched up and said, I don't have to fight Wilder. And then he said, I'm fighting some random motherfucker that nobody want to see him fight in December 5th. And then that didn't happen. Bro, white privilege is amazing. It is amazing. Get out of jail free card. It is amazing because Tyson Fury has the ability, the complexion for the protection, and he has the ability to apparently, according to boxing aficionados, maintain his credibility, according to old media, and continuously lie and be wrong. He could say, hey, Conor McGregor's training me for MMA. Conor McGregor says, who the fuck is that? He said, I never even met Tyson Fury. I don't know what he's talking about. Tyson Fury said he's going to the MMA. Then he's not in the MMA. Tyson Fury says he was going to retire. He said he's accomplished everything. And he said he's not going to retire. Tyson Fury said that the UK had their opportunity and they turned their back on him, so he'll never fight in the UK again. But then you British teeth listen to Tyson Fury when he just said he's fighting agitated cabbage, December 5th, and he said he's doing it in the UK. I thought you said you didn't want to fight in the UK no more. So once again, it is very clear that white privilege is running rampant, and boxing media seems to accept this, and it doesn't matter what he says. But meanwhile, somebody like me that has the craziest accuracy rating in probably all of boxing, people come, oh, why do you listen to this guy? Or he doesn't know. Or, you constantly see the haters and the detractors, and they say, I don't know what I'm talking about. So it's funny how that works. And it's definitely something to note. Tyson Fury is consistently wrong, and his team. Bob Arum is on tape or on record, ESPN. I've done the homework. I've already done my research. This is all fact. Bob Arum did an interview with ESPN, and it was on Boxing Scene. Bob Arum says Wilder's team have no legal recourse against the third fight not happening. But despite this statement, somehow, some way, Tyson Fury and his team are now saying, yeah, there's still stuff going on behind the scenes with Wilder. I thought there was no legal recourse. It's just looking extremely bad. So there's no legal recourse, but somehow, some way, you're in an arbitration, and Fury is now admitting that he's tied up with Wilder, but they're still announcing another fight despite the arbitration hasn't publicly been revealed. So I don't think they've even come to a verdict. You know what I mean? But all this is acceptable. Eddie Hearn, how many times has he lied? How many times has he said this didn't happen? Once again, white privilege in boxing is amazing. It is amazing. Eddie Hearn can say whatever, do whatever, run around, not even be from here. But somehow old media Americans seem like they want to believe everything that Eddie Hearn is saying, despite looking horrendously wrong time after time. So, I mean, you heard Tyson Fury say Dillian White's a bum, and then he said, I'll fight Dillian White for the WBC diamond belt. And then a week or so later, he said, I'll never fight Dillian White. He's a scrub. I mean, what else could be stated other than the man is literally unstable and unreliable? Imagine if that's like bipolar disorder. Imagine if every single day I said something different. Every day. I'm just shooting from the hip and just, I'm doing 2 a days. I'm doing no more live stream. You know, I just making up stuff as I go. He said cocaine's a drug. Yeah, facts. Shout out to Ricky Williams. I need y'all to get the likes. Let's go. Let's get his likes up. Yeah, so you know, people ain't playing games. And you know what the craziest part about it? Listen, people, let's talk about it. We could talk about all this. One of the craziest things about this whole situation is at the end of the day, you have a fighter like Tyson Fury, not from America. They're trying all this to make him hot, to make him pop, to clean up his past. Tyson Fury has said a lot of things, anti-Semitic things, things that feminists and women would find offensive, like sexist comments, chauvinistic pig comments, inadequate comments, inappropriate comments. Bro, Tyson Fury, look it up. Tyson Fury says something to the effect of the ring card girls are basically the only girls that should be in boxing. So when it comes to women in boxing, he says he likes looking at the ring card girls. Clearly, he wasn't being asked about the ring card girls. He was asking about the female boxers. He also said a woman's place was in the kitchen. I mean, who says stuff like that? And it's crazy because we live in the PC. And see, Top Rank, they want to whitewash all of Tyson Fury's past comments. But the people, if you know that he said homophobic things, that he said anti-Semitic things, that he said sexist things. They're trying to, oh yeah, Tyson Fury, mental health awareness, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to completely omit Tyson Fury's past, but it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? If a person has 2 priors and 2 felonies, 2 strikes, when they see the judge and they looking at you for, this attempt murder or whatever, they're going to bring up your past and say, hey, I can't let you free. This is your 3rd strike. You know what I'm saying? But again, white privilege is amazing in boxing because no matter what Fury does, he's granted clemency. He gets a pardon and he can say whatever, he can do whatever, he can act however, and we're supposed to all enjoy it because he sings Aerosmith and karaoke after his fights. People always say for a black fighter like Deontay Wilder, they say he fights bums and bum squad, and Tyson Fury's out here fighting Francisco Pianeta. Wilder fought guys like Spilka and Eric Molina, who are levels at that time when he fought him, levels above Pianeta and Safiri. We never even seen these people again. If Eric Molina was so poor when Deontay Wilder fought him, then how come Anthony Joshua fought him after when they were building him up? And Philip Ergovich recently fought him. And Dominic Brazil fought him for an eliminator. See, this is what happens. This is the systemic racism that you see in boxing. When a black fighter like dark-skinned, outspoken for the culture, for his people, for his family, like Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, fights Eric Molina, it's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever. They say, oh, who's this? He's a bum squad and all that. Eric Molina has been on more Eddie Hearn cards than probably PBC cards. The only other PBC person readily that since the Wilder fight that comes up that he fought was like Dominic Brazil, and that's because of the WBC. But Eddie Hearn keeps bringing Eric Molina back for these other cards like Joshua, Philip Ergovich, et cetera, et cetera. Man, y'all getting crushed. Y'all getting crushed. And we just going to lay it all on the table. See, listen, all I do is lay out the facts for you to decide. If I'm Cat, you have to prove it. It's going to be a fight to the death because I know what I'm saying. So we going to just battle. We're just going to battle. And you're going to have to know more than me. And if you don't know more than me, off with his head. That's how we doing it all 2021. That's the energy we on. You can't battle me. You don't have enough facts. How you going to battle me? I'll rattle your anatomy. Like, bro, I tear these dudes apart when it comes to boxing talk. They don't know. They not on the level. You still think with emotion. I think with my brain. Ain't nothing that I'm saying is emotional. I don't even have emotions like some of y'all. I'm just telling you what it is. We see the games. We see the double standard. You know what I mean? This is why new media was created, to expose and talk about these different things. So they're trying to, like, Eddie Hearn is trying his damnedest to almost create his own, like make an identity and a splash, and he's trying to do things his way, but you in a whole nother country, you out of your league. The things that you do in the UK and what's acceptable and what Sky Sports, they'll back you up, or the UK commentary or fans, they might like that stuff you doing, but we don't like it over here in America because it's not representative of us. You know what I mean? A bunch of lies and a bunch of stuff. Like what? Like name another promoter outside of Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn that has told you a fight is a coming and keep talking about it. Outside of Frank Warren, just basically Joshua Fury people. So outside of that situation, please let me know who else is doing this. Is Leonard Ellerby doing this? Is Leonard Ellerby talking about Tank and Bodio? He didn't say nothing. Leonard Ellerby, he doesn't say anything until it's fully cooked. It's like baking a cake. You know, my mom used to bake cake, and then I would be like, "Oh, what's she cooking? What's she cooking?" And I would want to turn on the light on the oven and look at it, and she said, "Don't, get away. No, back up. Ego, You know why? Because when you baking the cake, she said, don't run by the oven and stuff like that, because the cake and the baking of a cake and the yeast or whatever, however it rises, it has to rise. The cake has to rise. So if you open the oven or you tamper with it, then that cake will not be ready. So instead of constantly checking on it, and especially when you don't know what you doing, and you opening the oven and letting heat out and letting air in and all that, just let it go through its process. That's true boxing. Go through the process, make the fights, do whatever you got to do behind the scenes to make the fights that fans want. And then from that point, once it's a done deal, you announce it. Joshua Fury, that is not what's happening. It's misinformation. It's fake hype. It's potentially setting people up for failure. We're going to find out real soon if I'm right or if Eddie Hearn is right. You know, and Bob Arum and Frank Warren, I ain't worried about it because first of all, these dudes have given me no reason to believe them. None. They've been talking about Crawford and Pacquiao for eons. I still haven't seen that. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see what it is. But it's just like baking a cake. Bake the cake. Wait till the cake is ready. Especially like, let's say the cake needs to be in there for 55 minutes. Why are you checking on the cake in 10 minutes? You know it ain't ready. You know the cake ain't ready. You've only been in there 10 minutes. What are you opening the oven for? But that's Eddie Hearn. Like a spoiled kid that inherited a business as opposed to made a business from scratch, like some of these other people, or, you know, worked their way up, interned, and, you know, like P. Diddy did, interned with Uptown and then, you know, created Bad Boy later and all that. Come on, bro. So we're not with these little games, especially if you're an outsider. We really don't have the patience for that, bro. We got our own thing. George Floyd case and Derek Chauvin. We got our own issues. We ain't worried about Eddie Hearn bringing in additional commotion. He talking about Andrade and Charlo. Get Andrade a top fight in your own stable. Listen, I ain't advocating for that because Andrade, he ain't getting no top fight. Why is it all on Charlo? Man, what's good, bro? I'm doing 2 a days like it's nothing, bro. I'm surgical. What's good? Let's let the cat out the bag, bro. How come Demetrius Andrade, how is his career and his faith and the good faith of his career indicative of the one fighter who isn't even signed to his promotional banner? But then you got fighters that are signed with his promotional banner and they fight on the same network or platform. I don't even know if you call it a network, DAZN, right? And there's no pressure for them fights to happen. Listen, I'm about equality. You got to make that make sense. How is there no pressure for Andrade to fight people that you on the same roster with? You on the same roster with these people. You fight on the same platform with the same commentators with. And I'm supposed to advocate for the one fighter that's popping, that PBC and himself and his brother did a great job branding themselves, and now you trying to clout chase and piggyback off of the good promotion that they did, that Jamel and Jamal did, that PBC did. Meanwhile, AMG, he just broke it down. Triple G's in the witness protection program. They say he may not fight till December 31st. What? They say he might fight against Ryota Murata. So Andre, and then this is what they do, bro. And they do it to black fighters. That's why I'm always gonna keep saying that. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. That's the glorious thing about it. Old media keep saying Andre looks so bad versus Liam Williams. I didn't think that. I thought Liam Williams won like 3 rounds, 2 or 3. So I didn't think he looked as crazy as y'all thought. But I'll use your logic for a minute. You said Andre looked so bad. Okay, then Triple G need to fight him this summer in a tune-up. And then you can fight Murata. Since he looked so bad, fight Andre then. Oh my gosh, Hamza catching that body. Oh my gosh, Hamza had a dump on him. Let's go. Since y'all feel, old media, that Andre looks so bad, which I don't agree with. Like I said, Liam Williams, 2 rounds, maybe 3. And that's just being fair. That's being fair and generous. He won like 3 rounds at best. And he was getting punched all in his ears and like, what did he do? He has no defense. He need to go back to the drawing board. His ears were sticking out to here, easy target. He got hit with consecutive shots. Andre landed halfway through the fight 50% of his power shots. He was the one that got dropped and hurt. Even if they're said, listen, this is once again, they said Andre got hurt, right? But even if Andre was hurt, I don't know. I ain't talked to him. So I don't know if Andre was badly hurt or not, because there was a moment where it looked like he kind of went back. But guess what? Andre, at the very best, even if he was hurt, he did what a fighter's supposed to do, and he played it off. Poker face, clinch a little bit, regain your footing, boom, 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 and don't go down. So even if he was hurt, why are we making a big deal because he was maybe hurt? We don't even know. Like, we don't even know how hurt or if he was even hurt, because he moves weird. Like, he be like doing this weird capoeira or whatever. So I don't even know if he truly was hurt. But let's say, devil's advocate, Liam Williams has some heavy hands. Let's say he was hurt. Well, guess what? That black fighter, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, he had a hell of a poker face and he didn't go down. And you know what I'm saying? His body language didn't look crazy. Like this, they're making it seem, old media making it sound like Tim Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov. Now, he was hurt. It was like controllable. The whole world seeing Tim Bradley was hurt versus Ruslan Provodnikov, right? And some of these same racists are the ones saying Charlo lost to Korobov, and Korobov was spilling around in that 12th round. I was there, ringside shoddy, man. I was ringside. And some of the same people say that Charlo lost the fight some kind of way because Korobov did good early. He almost got destroyed in the 12th round. So, Korobov, mark my words, everything I say is fact. I spit the ghetto gospel. Unstoppable. I'm the unstoppable apostle. Come with the ghetto gospel. I said I conquer every obstacle. Demetrius Andrade had a better poker face than Korobov versus Charlo. Charlo had him like almost out of there. Liam Williams never had Andrade where he looked as bad as Korobov in that 12th round. Never. But somehow you look at the writings and what people are tweeting. I don't know if y'all watched the fight or whatever, but they keep saying Andrade, you know, less than stellar, less than impressive performance. Post-fight, Eddie Hearn was saying, this is your own promoter. Black fighters, take notice. Take notice. You have a promoter in Eddie Hearn who was basically throwing you under the bus post-fight. He said, look at how he looked. He got hurt and he was tired. So if you're Triple G or Charlo, you should fight him. And you should be like, oh, I'm going to beat him because of how he looked. Who says that? Who does that to their product? Even if they were in a tough fight, who just openly says that, and then says, "Oh, you can fight him on the zone, or we can send you to Showtime, and he'll go for the same thing as Derevyanchenko." You don't even know how much Derevyanchenko made. So how you know that's doable? We're in a pandemic, and you know what I'm saying? Why are you just trying to pawn him off on Showtime? That's not their fighter. Why do they care? Shout out to Daniel May. The money keep coming in. Y'all better stop playing. Favorite muscle of mine is a muscle of mine. New media hustle hardest to find. We can't win for losing. Constantly moving the goalposts. Double standards and selective outrage, which is old media. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Bro, if Andre wins a shutout, he's boring. He's a marathon runner. The fact that he was in there with a guy with constant pressure and he started getting tired and allegedly he was badly hurt, now he looks horrible. But all the time, like, okay, so Virgil Ortiz, you see these same writers. I don't know if y'all watched the same fight. Maurice Hooker was in the fight. Rounds 3 and 4, Maurice Hooker did real good. That's not even a guy that, no disrespect to Hooker, but that's not even a guy that was of the weight and he was on a long layoff. Liam Williams was probably more active than Demetrius Andrade, you know, on one of them little weak fight camps or UK cards. And he's supposed to be a heavy hand dude. And you see how it gets blown out of proportion. Like Andrade can't have no chat. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you like, that's what it becomes. It's like, if you win like certain fighters who have this namesake for being skilled, if you win rounds on them, then you did great. You know what I'm saying? They threw Liam Williams a parade for losing. I ain't never seen it. You know, just like Cotto. Cotto had won some rounds with Mayweather and he bloodied his nose. That becomes the claim to fame. Cotto got his butt whooped versus Mayweather. Cotto didn't win that fight. Like, it wasn't even hard to decipher who won the fight. He did good early. You know what I'm saying? He tried, but it wasn't like this was some crazy hard fight to score. You know what I'm saying? So black fighters, be aware. If you black in the sport of boxing, you got to work 10 times harder. You have to appear flawless. And then even if you do appear flawless, they'll probably say you're boring, you can't sell, or you're a runner. You know, also Afro-Cubans as well. And they'll try to exile you like they did Guillermo Rigondeaux. These are the facts. You know what I'm saying? When, like I said, Andre pitched shutouts, and you said he looked horrible. Like Lucas Keeler, he destroyed him, and he somehow looked horrible in the fight. He was too boring for you. And then now he's in a quasi-competitive fight where a guy wins 3 rounds and doesn't give up and doesn't get stopped. And then now he looks suspect, and you know he can't compete at the highest level. It's a setup, bro. People were expecting him to destroy Williams. But see, it's a setup, and you sound like a rat anyway. But people, so this is what they do. I'm telling you the games. So they say Liam Williams can beat Andre. I've seen people saying that. They said he's a puncher. He looked about Andre's build. He was in shape looking. I don't know if they did drug tests, but they said he's a massive puncher. He was on a 7-win knockout streak. So he was supposed to be good. But then you're mad because he didn't destroy him and stop him in 3 rounds. It's like, to be black in America, explain how this is supposed to work. This guy before the fight is the Terminator. He's, you close your boots, give them to me. And he's supposed to destroy and kill and murder Demetrius Andrade. And then when Andrade goes the distance with him, but clearly wins, then all of a sudden you say, oh, he was supposed to destroy him. That's not fair. That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And once again, how come Lomachenko is a 2-time gold medalist and he didn't destroy Jose Pedraza, who Tank destroyed? But you don't see these same type of articles for certain fighters. So Lomachenko went 12 rounds and struggled a bit with Jose Pedraza. So how come nobody said from old media that Lomachenko was exposed and he should have destroyed Pedraza? Tank destroyed him with far fewer shots. Lomachenko threw everything in, everything but the kitchen sink at Pedraza, I think in the 11th round. So you basically had 2 rounds, a round and a half to stop him, and you couldn't do it. That's not boxing. Boxing don't work like that. You're not going to be able to stop everybody. Yeah. Shout out to, listen, it's a great day. Shout out to Kane, the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. Oh my gosh, that's a great point. He said Golovkin is supposed to be the destroyer of worlds, and he didn't destroy Derevyanchenko. Lenatus dropped him too. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it wasn't Lenatus has been destroyed worse than Lomachenko fight. Lomachenko was in a competitive fight. Come on, bro. Like, my thing is this. It's not even so much the criticism. It's that the criticism isn't consistent. That's the issue. If you want top shelf work and sweet science at its finest, and the more you get hit and if you ain't got no defense and all that, then you're going to get on that person's case. I can respect that. But what I can't respect is if you only do it for certain fighters. Bro, Liam Williams has absolutely no defense. He was getting punched with big power shots. And just because he can eat them, that's not shots you should be getting hit with. If Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney look like Liam Williams, they would probably consider that a bad performance from themselves. And the world of boxing, to those 2 black fighters, I guarantee you that if Devin Haney looked like Liam Williams, they wouldn't be giving him credit for having so much heart. If Shakur Stevenson was getting battered in the first 2 rounds and getting hit with 5 uppercuts, they wouldn't say Shakur is the next in the truth. We know this. Stop playing with me. I put the game on notice. You know that nobody would be praising if Errol Spence looked like that. Errol Spence couldn't even look like that versus Mikey Garcia. And Mikey is a top shelf elite fighter. First of all, he didn't look like that versus Mikey. But if he looked like Liam Williams, y'all would be saying Errol is trash. They want to praise the loser so bad. If they can't beat you, then that's what it becomes to. Oh, but he's tough. Bro, that's the most cringeworthy thing that we see in boxing. Praising the loser. I ain't praising that losing ass motherfucker. Especially when they didn't do that. Like, if it's Sean Porter, Errol Spence, okay, I'm gonna praise him because he fought crazy good, and the difference could have been the droppage. But Liam Williams was getting battered, walking into punches. That's not sweet science to me, bro. You know what I mean? You having a parade, they giving you a parade for losing because you tried. Bro, we ain't kids no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, participation trophy. You like your little kid playing T-ball. Y'all play, this is boxing. Y'all play T-ball. There's a difference between T-ball and baseball. You got to just hit that pitch. It ain't going to be on a little T-ball stand and you just hit it. Like, nah. And if you come in last, you don't get no prize. I live in the real world. I'm a realist. Liam Williams, you tried, cool. We respect that as a fighter. You lost. You don't get no. How I get a gold medal and I'm first, and you get a gold medal and you second. Nah, we're not doing that. And then listen, if you ain't first, second, or third, you don't even get no medal. That's boxing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can lose and still have your dignity intact. There's a lot of fights like that. But Liam Williams, he clearly lost. He didn't do nothing. And if it was a black fighter, you wouldn't be praising him for getting punched up and catching 5 uppercuts in a row and not changing anything. Bro, if Devin Haney was just like, bow, and then the person was like rocking you would be like, oh, he sucks. Oh, imagine if he were to have fought Ryan Garcia or T.O. That's what you would be saying. Come on, man. I'm the realest in the game. Y'all know this. Bro, Tank's in a competitive fight with a former or whatever world champion, and old media angry that he blew the man's head off on live TV, and they said Tank got exposed. What? So Jaron Ennis, listen, this is what they do to black fighters. Jaron Ennis beats Sergey Lipinets down. Gervonta Tank Davis obliterates Leo Santa Cruz's jaw, but somehow, some way, they got exposed against good competition because they got hit or because, you know, spots of a round went to the other guy. But Liam Williams, he gets the participation trophy because he was a tough son of a gun. He get a commemorative holiday and parade because you went to America and lost and won 3 rounds against an Olympian. All right, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Y'all looking like funny money. Money look funny in light. Then, like I said, the criticism is never consistent. Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Look at some of the same people that criticized Tank for having a competitive fight against someone who actually was bigger than him. Don't let them tell you Leo is really a tiny guy and all this stuff. Leo is bigger than Tank. Listen, I know Tank, and I've stood next to Leo Santa Cruz. I've covered several Leo fights. I got a picture on my phone right now, me and Leo. Leo's bigger than Tank. Period. I have pictures of me and Tank, and I have pictures of me and Leo Santa Cruz in my phone right now. Leo's bigger, for sure. And he's a great fighter. There's no shame that he lost. But like I said, the standard is always this crazy standard for black fighters. You could get, oh, you're already, whatever. You say whatever you want. You know that's not the case. You know I'm destroying you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, bro, Wilder has a draw. They say he lost. He has a draw with Tyson. He really could have got a knockout. Should have got a knockout. Had it been another ref, he'd have got a knockout. They say, nah, you lost 10 rounds to 2. What? Bro, Tyson Fury was snoring. Bro, he was out. Everybody in the arena, I was there, thought it was over. But somehow, some way, because Tyson Fury rose from the dead, you know, and survived that round, he allegedly beat Wilder 10 rounds to 2. Come on, bro. They don't even try to make it believable. Hold on, let me read these comments. Jason says they love flat-footed, rock'em sock'em robot boxing with no defense, black fighters with skills they hate. But that's why you see a lot of their criticisms is never solid. It's nothing. It's because it's not consistent, bro. I guarantee you, there's someone out there that says Jaron Boots Ennis gets hit too much, but they're a fan of Brandon Rios. That don't even make sense. Listen to what I just told you. There is someone out there that loved Brandon Rios, but is also saying that Jaron Boots Ennis get hit too much, or love Ruslan Provodnikov, but says Errol or Terrence Crawford get hit too much, and you're not convinced. That it's emotion. It makes no sense. You can't love Brandon Rios and have no criticism, Ruslan Provodnikov, and have no criticism. But then you look at Jaron Ennis, and the first thing that comes to mind is, man, that boy get hit too much because he get hit with a shot. It's a fight. You gonna get hit. You gonna get that. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan to get punch him out. Like Mike told you, bro, I'm the new Mike Tyson. Everything I do, they biting. Mike Tyson told you, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Everybody got a plan till they get punched. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't even make logical sense. Like if Jaron get hit too much, like, okay. But half the fighters you like get destroyed and be getting stopped, and they face be it's ironic enough. I told you, I'm the Mike Tyson of this boxing. I keep telling you, I'm unfuckwittable. I'm unstoppable. There's nobody can stop what we doing, bro. Ego Tyson. I'm gonna bite your ear, bro. 2021. I want it bad. Oh, I just ordered some stuff for the channel. I spent like a rack. So, yo, I need y'all to smash the like button. is going to turn up real soon. I don't know when the stuff's coming. They haven't sent me the tracking number, but I got news for the channel. See, y'all think I just be getting cash apps, the super chats, bro? I put it back into my brand. I promise you. We gonna do it this year. I'm so I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want some hominy grits. I want some turkey bacon and hominy grits. Wait till you see. I'm like, life is short, bro. DMX is gone. Now they gotta what? Let the dog off the leash. They about to let the dog off the leash. You know what I mean? What I'm doing, the whole world of boxing, they gonna see. You know what I mean? I'm coming with that energy. I'm coming on that X energy. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. You know, X is my bro. They taking legends, bro. Like Black Panther was raw. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Kobe Bryant and his daughter and everybody on the plane. That's Black Mama. Roger Mayweather, DMX. Life is short. Y'all better get it together. Listen, y'all gotta health is wealth. Take care of your health. You know what I mean? I'm coming like, bro, 2021. I promise you, I'm coming with that ferocity. I'm coming with that intensity. I'm coming nonstop. You know, I'm coming nonstop. I'm coming to do what I was put on this earth for. If you ain't coming to do what you put on this earth for, then what you on this earth for? You should care, have self-esteem, be worth more. Listen, you need some self-esteem so you could be worth more. If you ain't doing what you was put on this earth for, then what you on this earth for? I need to know these questions. Y'all got to do something. That's why I said this year, 2021, year of the fearless. I fear less. I've never been a fearful person, but I fear less. I really have no fear. Like them shirts from the 90s, no fear. I'm just out here doing everything. So I'm about to uplift boxing. I'll put boxing on my back by myself. It don't matter. Limitless. I'm out here. We got to do what's right for boxing. Let's go. A lot of cap. That's not me, man. I'm not no cap ass dude, bro. But y'all don't see. That's why I'm just excited. I don't want to tell you too much, but I'm coming. Yeah, there's too much cap going on. Way too much. Me, Block D Goyer Films. I don't even know who you are. Shane Mosley, I barely know who you are. I don't even know who that is. Who is that? Block him. Block D Goyer Films. Yeah, go work on another film or something. Say the movie, dog. Who are you? I don't even know who you are. What you talking about? Man, get these dudes. Shoot it. Get rid of them. I don't even know who that is. Phenomenal Mexican said the ref saved Loma in the 12th round against Lopez. Oh, yeah, Teofimo. Facts. And these haters say Loma won. I ain't heard no one say Loma won. They see, but listen, why? Okay, why is it when a certain fighter is always an excuse? I ain't heard no one say Loma won, but they saying but his shoulder was bad. Whose fault is that? Postpone the fight. Listen, come on, you in the fight, bro. So, okay, this is what you want me to believe. This is what I'm talking about with the cap. Shout out to Phenomenal Mexican for bringing the point up. Listen, so this is what you want to believe. Yo, Lomachenko had 400 plus amateur fights, 2 gold medals, and 400. So 2 Olympics, 2 gold medals, 400 plus fights. Somehow, some way, you went through all those fights injury free, and you only lost 1. But then you fight Teofimo and you lose, and Orlando Salido and you lose. Man, stop. Oh, my shoulder. No, if your shoulder's that bad, you got to postpone the fight. You know the rules. Come on, man. That's the lamest thing. Teofimo beat that boy. He beat his head in. I whip your head, boy. You know I will. I whip your head, boy. With the back of the steel. Bro, he whipped his head. That's what happened. I don't know what else you want me. He did all right in round 7, 8, 9, something like that. But the rest of the fight, boom. I whip your head, boy. You know I will. I whip your head, boy. With the back of the steel, bro. That was the rest of the whole fight. That was an easy fight to score for me. And that's another Igor Stradamus prediction that I got. Okay. Let's get it. Anyway, I'm out. I'm doing 2-a-days. It's easy work. I'm about to eat some. I barely even got to eat the pizza because I had to do my 2-a-days. But yeah, I'll be back with some more heat on the channel. We'll talk more and more. 2 p.m. tomorrow, 7 p.m. tomorrow. We doing 2-a-days. I got to push myself. Let's get it. So I'll be back. I'll be back with some more videos. Hit the like button. Smash that. I'll be back. Holla at me. You dig. Peace.